Greetings, my beautiful Aquarius. How are you? And welcome to Ingrid's Insights. And my name is Ingrid, and I'll be doing a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And if there are cross watchers here, so good to see you too. And let's all dive in together and see what the cards have for us today. Well, Aquarius, you come into this reading with a strength. You are able to put your hand in the mouth of this beast and to tame that energy within you. You know you have unlimited strength and courage and bravery and inner calibration to get through this, because the strength card reminds us about that super ego, that part of us that is always putting us down, limiting us, challenging our well-being. And you're saying, no, I'm going to understand myself. I'm going to bring a love to myself, a self-understanding, self-forgiveness. And as you do that, then you know how to go out toward others with love and proper boundaries and proper connections, but also when to come in and to bring forgiveness and strength and will and discipline to what it is you're putting out there as well. So there is this breathing in and out with this strength and connecting to those deep instinctual energies that we all have. And what is happening around that is the Hermit. So with strength, we have Leo, and now we have a Virgo. And in this Hermit card, you see the mermaid is on this lighthouse out in the middle of the ocean in her unconscious energy. This is on the field of the dream, on the field of the intuition. And she's fishing for self-knowledge. She's fishing for understanding and wisdom. And she might have been isolated or alone for a while, trying to find that balance and also find when to come inward and spend time alone in self-study, self-knowledge, but when to also go out. So this is a re-emphasis on how to use your strength now, Aquarius, to move out, to expand. It's time to maybe come out of the hermit mode and to use that inner understanding to do that, because the King of Wands is at the foundation. Well, this is an energy of the entrepreneur, the businessman, a leader. Whether you're a man or a woman, it's this masculine, fiery energy that is like, look, this wand that this king is holding is on fire. It's like a torch. And you have that capacity within you now, Aquarius, to boldly go after and to trust your confidence and to trust your instincts, and also to trust that inner sense of inspiration that you know this is going to be successful. And you're not waiting around for other people to take action. You're going to move toward it. And you know you're going to get there, and you're going to be creating this. It's very creative energy. And you've got the King of Cups. So there are two very masculine but mature energies of going after, both fiery energy of going after a project that is very passionate, and having the energy and the confidence and the know-how. Even if you don't know all of the details, you're not afraid, Aquarius, just to move after it. And you've got that King of Cups having influenced you from the recent past, deep emotions welling up from the very foundation of the deepest dreams, deepest feelings. A lot of emotional intelligence has helped you also to bring that King of Wands up out of the foundation and to bring it into balance with your feelings and your passions, your energy and your intuition, your inner knowing, that deep listening to yourself and know what's emotionally right for you. And what's coming at the crown is this Queen of Wands. So you have the king and the queen of Wands, which is saying you have the divine consort of fire to passionately go after what you have these deep feelings about, Aquarius. And you've been at the bottom of the ocean. You know what that's like. You've gone here with the Hermit and you've been fishing and you've brought it up from the depths, and you know how to cast that energy out there. And whatever you put as your lure on your rod that you're putting out there, you're going to be successful at bringing in this energy of entrepreneurship, of confidence, of fire. You're very attractive at this time, but also very sensitive and emotional, and have a lot of attractiveness, perhaps because of the strength that you're able to know how to calibrate, or when to be very forceful and aggressive and confident, but also to know when to come inward with the Hermit and to know about yourself, to have that self-knowledge. And you're going to follow the sun. You're going to be excited. You're going to be fired up about this. And it has to do with the Six of Cups. Well, you're coming in right now in the near future to this energy around innocence. You're going to feel that innocence, that passion from your childhood, playfulness, something that was delightful. You could be connecting to people from your past, or going inward with that fire of the Queen of Wands, who is confident, attractive, sensual, very psychic. And you could be having psychic energy about knowing about something deep about your past that you have a lot of emotions about, and that you had to use confidence and strength and courage to face and to go inward and to understand what's going on in those deeper waters around you. And you see that you have these balloons, and this could be you, Aquarius, looking back at your childhood past, like in the pool of memory, and bringing up these memories. And you could have been connecting to people recently from your past. And there's this balloons of elevation, of inflation, but meaning that you're elevating and blowing up and allowing things to, with these helium balloons, to lift off, and to let those feelings of the cups to open up. With the King of Cups and the Six of Cups is saying you're having a lot of deep feelings about what you're passionate about, what your intuition and psychic abilities are showing you, and your inner knowing that you might have been in somewhat of an isolated position recently, but you needed to go inward to have that sense of looking at that sense of the superego over you. If there's any place where you have felt like you have been looking at yourself in a negative way, Aquarius, you're going to challenge that with this deeper knowing, and with the passion and confidence and fire and leadership ability you have to go after what you have deep emotions about, and to get some information about this inner child healing, and to recognize this. What's coming up is going to be playful, happy, a childhood energy, just feeling that fun again. And that is what is coming in right now, because at the foundation of how you're seeing strength is the Ten of Wands. Well, you've been using that strength to deal with any sense of energies where you felt like you were in some way having to tame that beast within you. And that could have been a burden. It could have been looking on the surface like you were flowering and blooming in this energy. But it's become maybe having to calibrate that strength and keep going and be courageous. It's been a burden. And now you're maybe going inward with the Hermit to see, is there a different way that I can carry this load? Is there a different way that I can move forward with my passion, but also maintain that emotional intelligence? And to bring up all of these experiences from my past. And they might have been burdensome, but also you're seeing the flower, the flowering, the blossoming of the burden, of the load, of the work you've done. And it's coming with the moon because the environment is bringing up a sense of change, fluctuating emotions. There could be some emotions about the past that are changing, and you need to get clarity on those now, Aquarius. And to let that burden go, but you're almost there. You're almost to completion with this strength and the Ten of Wands, so you can understand yourself in a new way. And that understanding is going to lead to this alignment of the King and Queen of Wands. You're going to be attractive and attracting others. You're going to be very social and very popular and very beautiful and energized in that a kind of glow of just fired up about knowing this is the right path for you. And you've got that emotional balance and intelligence to say, I can go deep and I can go fishing and down in the depths of the ocean. This looks like it's at the waters, at the top of the world. And you're going into those waters. That could be like those heavy waters up around the Arctic Circle, but you're in that energy and it's connected to your past, to your childhood. It's just something you're healing about the past, and you're healing that burden. Maybe you've been carrying a heavy burden about past childhood wounds, and now in the environment you're being able to ask for clarity, ask for change, ask to understand, to get more information. And to also see with the moon, it changes. It starts with this a new moon to the full moon. They're phases. And so maybe the environment is helping you, Aquarius, see there are phases that you're going through. This is Cancer energy could be important. And the Hermit, we have Virgo and we have Leo. And a lot of fire with Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo, and the cups with Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio energy. And so there is in the environment, it's influencing you with maybe things aren't clear, they're secrets. Maybe there's something in your environment where there's some fear in your environment about something that you're looking into about your past. And what is it that you need to know is the hope and fear that's coming up is the Fool. Well, once you connect to this environment and get clarity, there could be secrets involved with others, but you're going to leap, take this new beginning, move away from anything that is your feeling in your environment that's not clear, that's delusional. This maybe been a heavy burden, and that you're coming into this new understanding of your past because of inner child healing, and you're taking a beginner's mind to just step out into a whole new reality, Aquarius. You're going on an adventure. This could be a world travel or expanding out into a whole new reality. And this is the beginning of the spiritual journey. This is the Fool. And she has her spirit bird, and she trusts that she is going on the right path, even though this is like an alligator that could be there to meet you. But this is primitive. The alligator is one of the most primitive dinosaur type creatures that still exist on the planet. So there's something very ancient that you're stepping out and into a whole new reality. And that reality is, the advice is, Aquarius, to move out of any kind of self-sabotage, overthinking, feeling entrapped. And that's what you're breaking out of with hope, with faith, with trust in your spiritual alignment, that you will move forward with the world, because it's coming to completion. One world is coming to an end, one cycle, one phase of your life, some karmic cycle is coming to completion. And you see this world you're holding, and you're stepping out of this world into a whole new celebration of reality. And it's coming with this new beginning. And it's coming because you're now ready to take the leap of faith, to travel, to expand out into this whole new world. And there will be others celebrating this, because you're letting go of entrapment, of isolation, of interference, of mental structures that held you back, Aquarius. And the environment, if it's not clear, if it's under the delusion of the shadows, you're going to look through that, and you're going to get this information around it. And it's going to finally come to an end, this burden that you have had to deal with for quite a while. And it has to do with coming into a new phase of life where you can go back to your past and to see it in a more illuminated manner, to feel that happiness, that childhood joy. And the balloons are saying that you're going to let that free, set that free. Whatever it is, you're going to let it go. And as you let that go, you know that you have that psychic abilities. You're very attractive and very attuned right now, Aquarius, to manifesting whatever it is that's going to be very passionate for you. And you're going to have all the emotional intelligence that you need, and these deep feelings that came to you recently. And that you got fired up about, and you're taking that leadership with the king and queen. This is the divine feminine and masculine within the fire. And you have all that intuition and psychic ability to know how to take leadership of this new project, this new world you're entering into. And you're going to go because you're learning about yourself. You have a lot of self-knowledge, and you've studied yourself. You could have spent a lot of time recently alone, understanding and calibrating that energy, and also being able to deal with those tensions and those dichotomies within ourselves, that those aggressions, those passions, that anger, that energies. And you're using your intuition to tame those instincts. And it's going to make you very wise and very connected to this whole new beginning. And you're going to step out and travel and adventure and become something totally new. You might not even recognize the world you're entering into. But it's going to be connecting to your new ability to take that spiritual journey out there into a broader context, into a new world view. And so it is for my Aquarius. And you're going to celebrate this with others, with happiness, with a kind of childhood innocence again. And if there's something in your environment that is unclear, the influence, you're going to follow the phases of the moon to the full moon till you get that illumination. And that's coming at the end of this month in Aries. So this fiery, passionate full moon is going to illuminate this new passion. And you're going to go after it with confidence and strength and a lot of deep emotional feelings about this, a new beginning. And that is what I have for you, Aquarius. I love this reading, and I hope that it resonates for my Aquarius. And please leave me a comment. I'd love to hear how this is unfolding, this new beginning, this adventure, this new spiritual journey that you're fired up about, but deeply sensitive and understanding yourself and having a lot of self-knowledge about how your past has influenced you and getting clarity on that when you need it. And so it is, and sending you love. Bye-bye.